So now we're looking at multiplying binomials by binomials. So a binomial by a binomial. You should remember this from previous math classes that you've taken. You might have heard it referred to as FOIL. And really, FOIL is just a way to make sure that you multiply everything in one by everything in the other. A way to imagine it also is the way that you've seen in the previous example. Instead of first, outside, inside, and then last, you could look at it as just distributing the binomial to each term in the other binomial. So I'll do this both ways, and you can choose which way that you want to use. This first one, I'll show you how they showed you in the previous example in the lesson, and distribute the x plus 8. So x plus 8 times x. So x times x plus 8. It's a plus in between the x and the 9. So plus 9 times x plus 8. Then distribute the x and the 9 to the binomial. So this equals x squared plus 8x plus 9x plus 72. Combine like terms and we get x squared plus 17x plus 72. Now if you'll notice, this is essentially the same thing as FOIL. If we did FOIL, we'd end up with first x times x, which is x squared, outside x times 9, which is going to be 9x, inside 8 times x, which is going to be 8x, and then last 8 times 9, which is 72. So either way will work. You should end up getting x squared plus 17x plus 72, regardless of which method you use. I'll go ahead and use FOIL on this second problem of binomial times a binomial. So first, 3c times 5c, so both the first terms in the binomial, outside, so 3c times negative 2, so plus 3, outside, then inside, so 4 times 5c, and then both last terms, plus 4 times negative 2. So 3c times 5c, that's 15c squared. 3 times 5 is 15, c times c is c squared. And then 3 times negative 2 is minus 6c. 4 times 5 is plus 20c. Then 4 times negative 2 is minus 8. Combine like terms, and we end up with 15c squared. 20 minus 6, or negative 6 plus 20c, is going to be 14c. And then we're still subtracting 8. So again, you can distribute the binomial to each term in the other binomial. That's what I did in this first example. Or you can use FOIL when you're multiplying binomials. First, outside, inside, last. So multiply the first term times the first term, outside term times the outside term, inside term times the inside term, and then the last term times the last term. Either method should give you the same exact solution when you're multiplying a binomial times a binomial.